a guess the number game in Python. This is a beginner-friendly project, so it will be easy to follow. To start with, we will need random library and random method. If you don't have that installed, you should. Later, we will have a computer variable, and we will use random method and give it a range between 0 to 21. How this game works is computer chooses a number between 0 and 20, and you try to guess that number, but you only have 6 chances. So let's start with designing our game. So game function, and we will write print guess the number. You only have 6 shots. Great. Now we will need another variable which should be equal to 0. This variable will keep track of our attempt number. Later we will need a while loop where our game will have functionality. So while x is less than 6, x, we should add 1 to x every time we do it. But I'm going to make that in a lower part of this while loop and write our functional part of our game. So we're going to have another variable saying players guess, which will be our input, saying that int input. Yeah, the reason why we're putting int here is to compare this variable with our computer's variable. If we don't write here integer, it won't be compared. So later we will have an if statement saying that if players guess equals the computer's number, it's gonna say print correct, and we will break out of this loop. We will need 2 other elif statements saying that if player's guess is smaller than computer's number, you say it is too low. And if we have a higher guess than the computer's number, the console should type it is too high. Excellent. We can take this to our upper part. Okay, so we have a chance that we won't guess this number in 6 attempts. So we should also make an else statement for the while loop saying that you couldn't guess the number. It was. Now we will call our computer's number variable here, and we're ready to go. Let's review what we have done here. We created a computer's number variable and gave it a range of 0 to 21 so that we can take 20. Then we created a function called game and designed our game saying that guess the number, you only have 6 shots, which will be printed to the console. Later we had a variable called x and gave it a ground number 0 to calculate our number of attempts. Then we created a while loop saying while x is less than 6, we will have this function of the game. It's saying that contains our input and then compares our input to the computer's number here. If we guessed it correct, we would break out of the loop. And if we can trigger this part, if we can't trigger this part of the while loop, we would have an else statement saying that you couldn't guess the number, it was the number, the variable. Let's call our game and try this out. So it's saying guess the number, you only have 6 shots. I'm going to go with 10, it's too high. Let's go with 5, it's still too high. I'm gonna go with 2, is it still too high? 1, I guess it's 0. And we got it correct. We can try again. I'm gonna start with 0 this time. It's too low. 5, too high. 3 high, 2 still too high, and 1 correct. Let's try it one last time. 10 too low. Oh, this time it's above 10. 15 too low. Let's see. I accidentally typed 10. I was going to type 20. 20, it's too low. Then I guess it's 21. Correct. As you can see, guys, now we have a fully functional guess the number game. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Signing off.